Hey everybody, today we're making a mask. Okay, I made this one on newsprint. Masks have been around for, well, the oldest known mask, 9,000 years, a stone mask they found in the Dead Sea. So masks have been around forever. Cultures have always made masks, all right, for all different reasons, okay? Maybe they're for scaring away evil spirits. Maybe they're for growing good crops. Maybe they're a ceremonial death mask, or they're mourning somebody. It could be a rite of passage, or you could be just trying to hide your face because you don't want people to know who you are. Maybe it's a secret ceremony. So I made this mask to scare away the coronavirus. Usually when when you're looking at a mask, if it's smiling, that means happy. Usually if a mask, the eyes are looking up, that is for protection. If the eyes are looking down, that could be for good luck. And if you have a big tongue sticking out of your mask, that means you're a warrior. All right, so I made a warrior mask. Okay, I made this one, like I said, to scare away the coronavirus. So I also made some other masks too. I did some sketching, and again, before I come up with an idea, I always like to sketch my ideas. So I just drew some basic shapes, some rectangles, some squares, some hexagons, and then I started drawing in some masks. Wasn't thinking about anything in particular, just sketching and having fun. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to do another one. Then I started thinking, okay, I could try to get into more mythology, and I was thinking of Medusa. And then I thought about, okay, sticking her tongue out, that means she's a warrior, and she turned people to stone. Kind of a creepy, always kind of afraid of Medusa. Snakes don't scare me, but not a big fan of spiders. Then I did a YouTube video on dinosaurs, and I figured I'd make a dino mask. Okay, so dinosaurs, you could use whatever you want to do for a reference. Tiki mask, Polynesian cultures have had masks for a long time. They're like the second oldest. All right, so Polynesian countries, the tiki head. You can go online on YouTube. There's all kinds of people doing their own YouTube videos on how to make a tiki mask. So if you want to make a tiki one, you can go online. Again, there's a bunch of them. I was going to do a tiki, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to roll with it and do my own. So we'll just have some fun. So again, I just made some basic shapes and some zigzags and some squares and rectangles, and that's all we're going to do. Okay, so I don't have any plan in mind. I'm just going to roll with it today. So I figured, again, I'm going to make another mask to scare away some evil spirits so they don't come to my house. And I am a warrior, so I'm going to battle them. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of make like a shape that looks like a football. Okay, I'm going to draw lightly until I get my shape. And there you go. I'm happy with it, I'll stop. Okay, now I think I'm going to make kind of a headdress on it. So again, I'm going to come up on this side and on this side. Now it looks like a W. You can see the W. I'm going to try to make them the same length and the same angle. Masks are symmetrical. Okay, now on the bottom over here, maybe I'm going to make a beard. Okay, so I'll put a side on this side over here. Again, there's no plan here. I haven't done a preliminary sketch. I'm just winging it. And this is what sometimes you have to do to plan. And it may come out good, it may come out bad. Oh well, I have more paper and I get to do more drawing, and that means more fun. So now I'm going to make some zigzags going across. I'm drawing lightly, and then later on if I want to change it, I can. Okay. Next, let's finish our crown over here. Again, I'm going to make some zigzags. Maybe I'm going to leave that point there. I kind of like that. That's just came to me. Maybe I'll just leave that. Sometimes ideas just come to you. Or again, the other thing you can do too is that I went to college for art, so I studied primitive cultures, and I had some really amazing teachers. And I had one teacher in particular who was really fascinated by Native American art. So he shared a lot of his stories and a lot of his experiences. So that was cool. Now I'm going to make a big nose, but before I do that, I'm going to divide my head in half. So this way I have an idea where my center line is, and then whereabouts where I'm going to put my eyes. You could put your eyes low if you wanted to with a giant forehead, all right? But I'm going to put my eyes kind of right about there. Put a line going across there, and then I'm going to put a line where the bottom of my nose is going to be, and then my mouth is going to be right there. already. It kind of looks like a face already, right? You can see I can put my eyes here if I put 2 tiny dots there. There's my nostrils and my mouth. Already looks like a mask. Some masks, like those stone masks I was telling you, well, they actually wore those. They were really super simple, but pretty spooky. So you can check them out online. Just punch up the oldest known mask and you'll see them. And there's an exhibit going on right now. So next, let's make the eyes. So we're gonna make some eyes. So I'm gonna make the eyes so they're looking up. Okay, so that means for protection. So the first thing I do on this line here, I'm gonna make 2 U's. Okay, and I'm gonna try to make them relatively close to the same size. Okay, I got this line going across. I'm just gonna darken that line right there, right over the top of the circle. Let it go by a little bit. And then I'm gonna angle it down on both sides. See the V, and then angle it down. Okay, I want my eyes looking up, so I'm kind of like, not like they're rolling back of your head, but I want to kind of make them so they're looking up. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger on the bottom. And I'm going to match the same thing. So what I do on one side, I'm going to jump to the other because I'm going to try to make it symmetrical. And then I'm going to connect these. Again, no plan. Don't like it, change it. Play around with it. Okay, so his eyes are looking up. Now what I'm going to do here is I'll put another line over here and over here. And if I have some lines that I don't like, later on I'll erase them. Okay, for the nose, I'm going to make kind of a pointy nose. So I'm going to come down here, make a line that looks like that on both sides, try to make them the same shape. If it's not exactly, don't worry about it. Again, sketch. And then I'm going to make it a point to the middle of my mask here. Okay, now I can make some big flared nostrils if I want to, so it looks like he's fierce. So I'm going to start right about where these points are, and I'm just going to make some kind of like lines like that. They look like, I don't know, C's, sideways C's or angled C's. So he's got some big flared nostrils. Okay, now for the mouth. All right, this is going to be the mouth that's going to stick out here. So I'm going to make a tongue that sticks out. So what I'm going to do here, right in the middle, is I'm going to make a kind of like an M. See the M? And then I'm going to make a tongue that sticks out and make a U. Okay, I'm going to put a line that comes over, straight across over the top in between the nose and the tongue. And then I'm going to make kind of like an upside down trapezoid like that. And line right through the middle. And this is where I'll do some lines go down so it looks like teeth. Leave a space in the middle, and I'll put some teeth on the bottom. And this middle part here, I'll color that black. I'm gonna put a line down the middle of my tongue. Go away, coronavirus. All right, so now I have my beard over here. I'm gonna take my beard and then just kind of bring it a little bit higher, and then bring it all the way underneath into my tongue and make a J. And then do the same thing on the other side, make a J. Is my beard. If I wanted to, I could make a mustache, if I wanted to make a mustache, but I think when I'm gonna leave that, I'm gonna make another little one right there for the nostril, little N, and then on the other side. Because he's tribal, I'm gonna put some lines going across, make some rectangles. It's looking pretty fierce. And again, I'm going to put another line on the inside. Maybe that's his pupil. That's what you guys are, pupils. Good pupils, listening to directions, following instructions, listening to your teachers and your parents, being helpful, kind, considerate of others. All right, now what I'm going to do is this. I like this shape here, but I'm going to make it so he's got a little bit of a cheek. So I'm going to come out on both sides. All right, right about here, I'm going to come out on both sides and then bring it in. And then follow that line. Just so it looks like you have pointy cheeks. Okay? Now, I don't have any eyebrows on him. Because he's looking up, I'm going to make his eyebrows so they look up. So I'm going to make 2 shapes over the top. Okay, I'm going to kind of angle it like this. And then down. Okay, now this here, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take and then just make a couple check marks going up. I'm liking it. Okay, and I'm gonna come out with these guys here and then just make them a little bit darker. I think I'm gonna make them a little bit more curvy points. You can see I make them a little bit curvy. Looks pretty scary to me. I think if I was a coronavirus, I'd run away from my house. Okay, now the next part is coloring it. So again, I could put some more texture in here if I wanted to, and you know, maybe I want to add some triangles in here and some more designs. That's entirely up to you. This is where you play around with your design and see how much farther you want to push it, or if you want to keep it simple. Maybe you want to put some more things on your face, some more decorations, more tribal stuff. That's entirely up to you. So here we go. You can outline it and then color it. I'm gonna go really quick when I outline. Don't try to draw as fast as me. So take my black marker. Now when I'm outlining, I'm not worried about falling exactly on my line. I'm just trying to make nice, clean lines. Now when you're working with marker, it's better to draw smooth, okay? Because you don't want any pauses in your line. Otherwise, you're going to see it stop and start. Again, don't worry if you make a mistake. This is just your practice. This is one whether you see if you like it. Then if you like it, then you trace over it with a clean piece of paper. And then that's your final copy. This is where you would do this and then you would change it. If you didn't like it, trace it again, draw it again. If you don't like it then, draw it again. That's what's called developing ideas. Brainstorm. And if you like one, the next one, write some words down on a piece of paper, things that you want to change, okay? Well, what do you think? Okay, so now then I'll come back in and I'll color. All right, now your colors can be as bright as you want or whatever. Maybe you want to do monochromatic. Maybe you just want to do one color. Maybe you want to do all blues. Maybe you want to do all greens. That's entirely up to you. That's your choice. It's your mask. So then you can come back in and add some color. Now I'm not going to do the whole thing because that's going to be another 3-4 minutes. And I'd rather you go ahead and take the mask that we've drawn today and make your own. Change the shape. Maybe make it a diamond or a rhombus or a rectangle. But make your features and think about what your mask is going to be for. Maybe it's a lucky mask. Maybe it's a protection mask. Maybe it's a happy mask. And then when you get them, send them to me and share them. I'd love to see them. I hope you like this episode. I hope you're being happy, kind, and safe. And we'll make sure you're helpful. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.